God damn. Welcome back to another episode of You Can't Make This Shit Up. Whew. Last week was a crazy week. What did you say? We had the banda Grupo Marca Fija on there, right? They jammed out a little bit. We did our thing. Good time, right? It was a real good time. We laughed, we joked, we cried. A little bit of everything. It was cool. I had a great experience. I do want to say appreciate you boys for coming out. If you guys are watching this, appreciate you boys, each and every one of you guys. Everything I said, I meant. I got you guys. So appreciate you guys coming out. That shit was really, really cool. Thank you for having me Eastside your spot. That shit's appreciated. I love you, bro. Today we're gonna actually get into I wanted to tell you guys something about what I got into last weekend. I went to a little punk rock show, right? I went with some friends. And it was a weird little situation, right? It was on Easter. I believe, yeah, it was on Easter. So it was a little punk rock show or whatever. It was cool as fuck. We had a great time. But it's it's just weird because the people are not my type of people. But hear me out. The music was kind of cool. Like, it's something you're not, or at least something I'm not used to. But it was kind of like, okay, I'm gonna play a little bit more, just a little bit more. Don't understand nothing of what they're saying. Zero. I don't understand nothing. I even asked them, like, do you guys understand what the fuck they're saying? Nah. So I don't get the point of the music. But I understand why you would have some fun there. People are doing little mosh pits. People are getting smacked up, whatever. It was all good. I did that. What else did I do? I think that was that for that. It was nothing crazy, but I just wanted to share that shit with you guys. I did that shit. It was pretty cool. I kind of felt like it should have gone into the mosh pit, but I had the new kicks on and I couldn't get them fucked up. You can't do that. I did have some shit I have written down here. Okay. Woo. Okay, you guys are in for a treat. Okay, so remember how last week or the week before, I was talking about how that girl with Down syndrome, no offense to nobody with Down syndrome at all. I love each and everybody, right? So that girl that had Down syndrome, right, that had the fat butt, the big boobs, a nice body, all that, oof, you guys are in for a treat. Well, she doesn't have Down syndrome at all. It was actually a filter, and there's like, I guess there's this I don't know, they're called internet ninjas or something like that, or something along those words, where they creep up on these pages and try to find out the real truth about things. And it came to find out that I guess I don't have a video, but if I do, I'm gonna post it up there so you guys can watch it.
Like 5 days ago, and altogether they've got over 500,000 followers. The most popular account has over 248,000 followers, and it's literally the same type of content. The only difference is the comments. On the bigger account, people are starting to call it out, saying, yo, this is fake, I can see the filter, stuff like that. And the girls, they're not even the same. Every video is a different girl, different body type, different tattoos, different everything. Only thing they all got in common is the same hair color.
But basically it's a girl walking by. She walks by, it's the Down syndrome girl. She walks by, and then when she passes by the camera, like, her face changes, so the filter kind of like pops, it turns off, the effect turns off. And they started catching on to that, so they tried another one, and they like slowed it down so you can see her actual face, and they've ended up finding the girl's name, which I did screenshot, and I'm gonna post it right there. Take a look. They found out that she's just a fake. They think either it's her doing it or someone that took videos of this girl and did it themselves. So they think it's her or some dude doing it. So I thought that shit was pretty crazy. I'm over here falling for these girls, right? And in reality, we're being catfished. That's fucking crazy. Talking about catfish. I've been watching, I don't know if you guys watched the new show, You. It just came out yesterday, I believe. I watched 3 or 4 episodes. Oh my goodness. Dude, talking about catfish. I don't want to ruin the whole show, but goddamn, it's a good show. if you watch it and you get on the third episode, fourth episode, you understand what I mean by catfish. But I don't want to ruin it for the people that haven't watched it, that do want to watch it, right? But moving forward with that, let me see. Oh my gosh, so I got something kind of cool I want to share. So dude walks in the other day at the shop, right? And I'm in there chilling. I think I went to use a restroom to wash my hands or something like that. I go in and I come out, and on my way out, they're talking about whoop-de-woo, right? And it's homegirl and homeboy talking to this dude. We'll call him JJ. JJ, you know, is talking to the people that work here, whatever. And they're doing their thing. They're talking. And I'm walking out. I have my AirPod in my ear. I can't really make things out, but they're talking or whatever, right? And then I walk out. The dude walks out, JJ, right? We'll call him JJ. JJ walks out, and he said, all right, have a good night, whoop-de-woo. I said, I have a good night, whoop-de-woo. Boom. He goes into his car. He's like, boom, he gets out. He go get something else, right? He forgot something, I guess. Then, like a minute or two pass by, boss calls me inside and tells me, hey, come inside real quick. Oh, no, we're closing down already. And he's like, hey, did you see, we'll call him JJ. Did you see JJ, that guy with the beanie? I'm like, yeah, right, I seen him. What's up? He's like, bro, that was Juice WRLD's best friend. So I'm like, right. But I didn't judge. I was just like, okay, like, okay, let me see. So I gotta get excited. I love Juice WRLD. I love XXX, Mac Miller type music, right? So I was super excited. He started showing me these pictures. I'm like, okay, this is totally true. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, I might have him on my podcast where we sit down and chit chat and talk about Juice WRLD. It could be like a whole episode about Juice WRLD. So hopefully, and it's gonna happen. So we gotta manifest it. We speak. If we speak it, then it happens for real, right? So we're gonna have him on my pod pretty soon, and it's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be the pretty good fucking episode. So tune in and wait for that. I'll keep you guys posted on that. But it's gonna be a good episode. He showed me videos of my boss showed me videos of that guy and Juice WRLD hanging out, smoking, drinking, and stuff like that. So that's pretty fucking awesome. I think I'm definitely gonna have like 1,000 million questions, but we'll see how it rolls because you don't know how it goes. But it's gonna be a fun, interesting interview when we do that one. Let's see. Also, I was thinking, I know we had the boys last week, right, on the pod. We're talking about my bad. So yeah, we had Nacho and the boy. We had the boys, right? We had the boys last week, and they're talking about how Nacho's going to prom or whatnot, right? I was thinking this where we should have the boys, right, boys? So if you're listening, we should have the boys get ready for Nacho's prom, right? We get him hooked up, we dress him up, we hook him up with gel, and then we put a little eyebrow makeup on his face or whatever, right? I think we should get the banda together, right? Do the whole band, put it all together, rent out like a sick little whip or something like that, have a driver, or if not, we can't rent it out, well, we gotta go cheap mode. We'll rent it out. I mean, we'll have one of the boys drive the truck or one of the cars, and we all pull up, sick status, red carpet and all. The boys pop out, start singing, yang, 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 whatever. Nacho pops out. I'll be the security guard type shit. Like, no one's gonna touch him. He walks in, like, VIP status. But I want it to be filmed. But if it can't be filmed, let's just do it for the experience for him. So that way he could have a great time. And yeah, I think that's gonna be a sick ass idea. I just thought about that shit. I'm like, we should tell the boys, we should film the video for him. I mean, of him doing, like, getting ready for the day and then see how nervous he, whatever, right? And make a video out of it on my other channel. I was thinking that, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna talk to the boys and figure out when their prom is, when is his prom, and then we'll go from there. But I think that's pretty good fucking low idea, you know what I mean? Let's see. What else do I got? Okay, look, so boys, this is for the boys right here. Boys are listening. For all my buddies. Alright, so look, I wrote this down the other day. I said this. I said, when you tell a girl you're not broke, you gotta tell her I'm living under my means, right? And that goes for the people that are like, that don't got the bread like that, right? But do have a little bit of bread to spend, and or don't like to spend bread on the girls and are kind of like stingy with their money in a good sense, right? So what I'm thinking is, that's probably like a good. I don't know. It kind of sounds. I don't know why I even wrote that. I think it sounded way better when I wrote it, when I said it. I don't know why I was saying it, but what I said was, you're not broke. You got to tell a girl you're living under your means. In a sense, I think I took it in a funny ass sense where I was like, okay, you can't tell you're broke, but you're like, hey, I'm living under my means. You know what I mean? So you're like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But it just sounded funnier when it was first fucking said. So I don't know. I think that was just this little thing where you could be like, a girl be like, oh yeah, you want to go take me out to whoop de whoop, and you're like, nah, not really. I'm just living under my means, you know, whatever's type shit. And then she'll be like, oh, okay. And then obviously she's probably gonna think, damn, this fool's broke, right? So that's fine. Let him think whatever. But I don't know. I don't fucking know why I even said that, eh? But let's see. Oh, so I seen this one thing on Instagram where this guy walks up to some other guy and then, like he hits the ding, the Apple belt, the Apple Pay ding. I want to try that and do it to people who supposedly steal their money. That'd be pretty funny as fuck. Okay. I also wrote down this. I wrote down, does being funny get you pussy, right? I think it does. I really think it does. If you're ugly, but you're funny, I think you got it. But if you're cute and you're not funny, then you have to have. I think just being cute is not enough to just be it. So I think you have to be cute and a little bit something else, maybe some type of smart, some type of something. But if you're ugly and you're funny, then I think you're solid. But to answer that own question, does being funny get you pussy? I think it does. Not all the time, right? But it does open up the door for the person to be a little bit more like, oh, this guy's kind of cool. I'm not saying that I do it to intentionally to like manipulate people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it to because that's who I am. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I guess who I am. Like I'm funny anyway, so I read it. I heard someone say, is being funny get you pussy? And I think that it does. I think it really does. If you're not funny, then what are you making the girl do? If you're not making her laugh, then what the fuck? You know, I think if you make a girl laugh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. So yes, it does get you pussy. In my opinion. Maybe you're thinking, oh, this guy's not. He's wrong, but I think it does. Not every single time, but for the most part, it opens up some sort of door where they're like, okay, this guy's cool. Like, I can hang out a little bit. And then from there, you obviously work your way in to do what you do, right? So, let me see. This guy came in the other day to the shop, and he was talking about, I don't know, like this guy's like a crazy guy, right? He said he was a cop or whatever for this many years, whatever. He walks up to me. I think I met him one time. And the second time he walks up, he's like, what's up, man? I'm like, what's up? What's going on, bro? He's like, hey, boss man's here. I'm like, oh, no, he's not here, whatever, right? So then he starts talking about he was a cop for 22 years for the whatever department, right? And he starts offering me a gun. He's like, I'm going to get you a gun from Vegas and this and that. He went inside the store. He's talking about he was going to buy guns for the guy in there, a knife for this guy, all sorts of shit. So I'm like, what the hell? This is kind of weird, right? I sort of believed him. I'm like, but I don't know the guy, so I don't know. Like, so it just sounded too fake, too good to be true, which he said he would bring it on Tuesday or whatever last week. Tuesday came by. Obviously, he didn't show up. I didn't expect it, but I was just like, let's see if he pulls up and with some bullshit, then we know he's bullshitting. And then I'll just call it out. Like, well, I think you're just full of shit, which is cool. No problem, you know? But I had that little experience with that guy. It was kind of... And at the same time, we had another guy that was kind of like... He's kind of like cuckoo in the head. And that guy was walking up to get cigarettes or a pipe or something. And they kind of bumped into each other while talking to me because they both walked up to me to talk to me, right? And this guy, the gun guy, is talking about the gun guy is talking to me, and the crazy guy's walking up already talking to me. So I'm trying to listen to both, and I'm like, I don't know who to talk to. So gun guy gets mad at me for not listening to him, but I'm trying to listen to him because this guy's crazy. So I don't know what the hell. And I got my gun on this side, so it's like, what do we do? So I said, hold up. what happened? So I tell him, and he tells me some bullshit. He's like, he gets mad because I stopped him in the middle of the conversation. I said, what happened? He walks away into the store. This guy continues talking about the gun or whatever. So it was just too much for me to handle. But long story short, guy didn't come through with no gun. Full of shit guy. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, don't believe whatever people say. They say a lot of shit and they don't come through with it. So until then, they do, then believe them, you know. Or they shouldn't say nothing at all and just do it. And then when they do it, say, hey, look, I got you some, bop, and they give it to you. And that's when it should be done, you know. But yeah. Drink a little boba. Boba's good. I don't know if you guys like boba, but boba's good. I love that shit. Let me see. Let me see what else we got up in here. Oh, we're supposed to have. So my upcoming, I don't have anything written down on my phone anymore. My upcoming podcast, I do want to have King Envy on there. So my upcoming podcast, I want to have King Envy on there and interview him. I have a guy from the morgue that works with dead people, and I guess he does all types of crazy stuff with dead people, right? And what my homegirl was telling me that he was telling her, is that they have these, these dead babies or whatever, and I guess they call the little section where they have little babies the daycare center or something like that, daycare. And I thought about it, that's kind of fucked, but it is what it is, you know. So I just want to share that with you guys. I'm gonna have that guy from the morgue hopefully pop on, and then make that happen. I'm gonna have that guy. Next week we should be having a guy from the military pop in. He's gonna pop in. We're gonna do an early ass podcast. So it's probably gonna be like 6 or 7 in the morning podcast. I'm not sure just exactly what time, but it's definitely gonna be early in the morning. So tune in for that one. That one's gonna be probably a great video. You guys are in for a fucking treat on that one. This guy's actually my buddy. He was in the military for a while. I don't know, a couple years. He went to Afghan. I don't want to say too much. I'll let him speak on that when he pops on. And this guy is a fucking nutty guy. I love him. I love this guy. I know this guy for a long time, but cool fucking dude. Balls of steel, that guy. But with that being said, what's it called? What else do we got going on? I got let's see what's new, what's popping. I've been outgoing more. I've been talking to girls more in person than on. I mean, obviously I'm still doing the dating thing, right? But I do it more in person, and I feel like it's cooler in person because you kind of either figure out like, okay, the girl likes you or the girl doesn't like you, right? You kind of just know it right then and there, or she's fucking with you, right? Not necessarily like you, but like she's down with it or not. I had some girls, I'm not lying. I had some girls at the gym. True story. Like they'll stare at me 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, but I'm too stupid sometimes, right, to be like, what's going on? It's like I don't know. And then when I'm not supposed to be doing it or hollering at them, I holler at them, and that's when they have a boyfriend or something happens like that, right? So it's like, girl, if you like me, just tell me. Say what's up. Say what if you say what's up, I'm gonna say what's up. But I don't know. But I've been approaching. Whoopsies. I've been approaching these girls a little bit more. I guess unplanned. I just as soon as I fucking like see him or something, I kind of just walk up and say that. I told some girl the other day she had beautiful eyes. Some other girl, she had cute hair. Some other girl at the movie theater, she had nice makeup. Just a bunch of random shit. But I was telling the homegirl and the homie yesterday that I'm gonna stop that dating thing because honestly it's just a waste of time. And it's a waste of time in a sense where I've been saying this shit at pod after pod that these girls just make these profiles and they just want this attention. And I'm just starting to find out like they just want attention from dudes. So like they'll get 100 dudes, right, or whatever the fuck. And out of those 100, obviously all of them are gonna give them attention or whatever, right? Whether fat, ugly, purple, black, right or wrong, whatever, right or wrong. They're gonna give them attention. Those girls are gonna have choices. The men, we don't have that too often, right? When we do, we're fucking good looking. We got muscles. We got money. We got it all, right? That's how it goes. But for the girls, it's like they got 100 dudes, right? And they got all these dudes giving them attention, and they can just go and pick, okay, I'm gonna fuck with this guy on a Tuesday, this guy on a Wednesday, I fuck that guy on a Friday. So it's like they got choices, and we're over here like dumbasses, just not begging, but we're over there like, okay, let's go on a date. You start setting things up, and you start moving your plans around, so you can make it happen. And then when time comes around to hang out or meet up or whatever, these girls don't show up or something happens. Not all the time on their side, sometimes on my side. I get it. But why does it happen a lot? So I was thinking maybe the universe is talking to me. Hey, maybe you don't need to waste your energy and time on these women when you should be focused on grinding and making money. I thought about it. I was like, maybe it is. Like I kind of was rushing it a little bit, and it didn't feel right. But I'm like, maybe if I pursue it a little bit more and I just focus, not focus, but if I grind a little bit on this dating thing, and maybe I'll get a date or maybe I'll go on some dates or whatever. But what I'm trying to realize is it's not that. It's the thing is, it's just not probably ready for it right now. I'm just not ready for a relationship. Maybe like a friendship or something like that. Maybe, but I think again that's why I probably stay alone. That's probably why I don't have too many friends. And the friends I do have, it's either people I work with or very counted few that people that have actually been on my podcast. So like my friends that I could say my friends that I got at least got my back, and I know if I can call them right now, like Oscar, Manny, Adrian. I call any of the boys on the pod from last week. Like I'm sure that they did come back with something, right? They hit me back with something, but shit, I lost my train of thought on that. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, this whole dating thing is just not working out. So maybe I need to focus on that, and that's what I was telling the homie and the homegirl yesterday. Pretty much that I'm gonna just stop doing that because I'll be on there for like an hour just talking. Oh, Wednesday, okay, Friday, okay, Saturday, and there's 10 different fucking apps that I'm working with, or in a span of 2 hours, 3 hours, and I'm just wasting those 2-3 hours where I could be spending it on something else. So I could do doing a t-shirt, I could be working on a printer, I could be fucking working on a video or something crazy, something way cooler than fucking some bullshit. But I don't know. I think I'm just gonna let it be. I'm not gonna rush the process. I'm gonna let it flow, and I think patience is key, right? I think that's the lesson we gotta learn this week. That patience is key. That's gonna be the life lesson or the lesson for the week. I just can't rush it. Like I think I was telling you guys last pod, I wasn't rushing shit, and things were kind of turning out good. So I've tried both. I tried not rushing and I tried rushing. And rushing it gives me some results, but the results that I do not want. And when I don't rush it, it seems like it's semi-forced. Not semi-forced. It's kind of a resistant. There's just some resistance, but it's the right resistance for that. So I think if I rush it, it's not gonna work out. But if I don't rush it, but I give it some push, it'll work out just the way I want it. So, but I feel like you also gotta want it too, not just, oh, I'm just not gonna do nothing and not work and expect a bag of money. No, it's kind of work, eat a little bit of shit at the same time. That way we can get the ball rolling. God sees it. The universe starts listening. They start seeing it. God starts placing things in your life. It's just exactly how you're supposed to have them. Not exactly how you think, but exactly how God wants it, right? I'm not trying to get like on this God situation, but that's just how it works. Also too, like if you wake up in the morning, boom, you thank God in the morning. That's the first thing you do, or within like I say the first hour of the wake up. And you totally, sometimes we forget to do it, but wake up. I usually have a great day when I do. And I let nothing stop me. Like today I woke up, I think I woke up a little upset. I think my dogs were barking or something like that. But yeah, that was just that. So that was just the thing. See, and I didn't wake up immediately and say, oh, thank you, God, whoop-de-whoop, right? I didn't say that. So I woke up and then immediately I got upset. Or don't know why or what, but I think my dogs were barking and something other shit happened. But besides that, what I'm trying to say is I'm going to stop that dating shit. I'm not going to even, like, I'm going to be whatever about it. Like, it's just not, it's not working. It's not working. Some girls give me the number, right? But we be talking forever. All week, all month. What are we doing? So I'm just done with it. I'm just gonna not even reply to nobody no more. I'm done, dude. Okay, maybe I'm not done. Not 100%, maybe. There's probably a little 10%, 20% of me that's a little horn dog. Oh. But I'm gonna slow it the fuck down for sure and focus on other shit that I gotta focus on and worry about. That's what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. So, with that being said, we're gonna end the pod with patience is key. We have Nina in the background again. She's just hanging out right there, just taking a nap right now. But patience is key. We're gonna end it with that. Patience is key. I do want to say shout out to the boys of last week that popped out. Grupo Marca Fija. Appreciate you guys again. Thank you for the guys. Thank you for the people that are tuning in again and again and again and again. Video episode after episode. I know some of the homegirls and some of the homies are watching, that continue watching, and gonna support me. I appreciate you guys. You guys don't go unnoticed. I know. You guys probably think I forget, but I don't. But I do want to appreciate to the people that are tuning back in every single week. And for the people that are new, appreciate you guys checking me out, taking a little sneak peek, giving me a chance to like just talk some shit and, you know, can't make this shit up type shit, right? But anyways, we're gonna end that with that. I'm SPOONCHI, your only host. And if you guys are wanting to be if you guys want to pop on a pod and be my co-host, I am looking for a co-host. If anybody is interested or wants to be in the YouTube, you know, scene, hit me up and then we'll get to it. But anyways, with that being said, I'm Spoon. Can't make this shit up. Peace. Love you guys.